next bout is in the lightweight division. Your referee in charge is Dennis DeBon. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner for the Los Angeles Matadors, wearing the black with gold. He weighed in at 134 1/2 pounds. With a World Series of Boxing record of 4 wins, no losses, 3 wins coming by way of knockout. From Houston, Texas, the 2008 National PAL Champion and 2010 National PAL Bronze Medalist, the 4-time Texas State Champion, and he's currently ranked number 4 in the world. Please welcome Eric Fearless Fowler.
As I said at the top of the broadcast, this young man cannot afford to make a mistake tonight because he is the lone shoe-in to go to the World Championships and fight one fight against the best from around the world in this series. If he wins that, he's going to London. And he knows that. I talked to him about it today. And he's confident, as he always is. He says he only knows one way to fight, Sean.
He's having fun. You know, look at him. He is a kind of a carefree person. He's real happy, real smiles all the time, smile for everyone. That's the kind of the way he fights too. He smiles as he's giving his opponent a big right cross. He's got power.
And now from your Miami Gallos, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the blue with red. He weighed in at 134 1/4 pounds. Tonight he goes for his 2nd win in the World Series of Boxing. From Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, the 2008 Olympian, he is Roberto Navarro.
Well, Navarro was an Olympian from the Dominican Republic, as you just heard. He fights righty or lefty, Sean. He's a pure fighter. He likes to use his speed. And in an amateur style, he scores points, gets out, but that doesn't work so well in the World Series of Boxing. With a 10-point must system, you got to turn those hands over a little bit more. He's been working on that. I talked to Pat Burns about it, that he needs more power in it. But look at his task. He just faced Raydell Williams, an American Olympian, last time out and lost, and now he's got to go in against the best in this division tonight.
Yes, but I can tell you right now, no lack of confidence in this ring right now. Both of them have a lot of confidence, and they know they can proceed ahead. Navarro's a good fighter. He's confusing a bit as he changes back and forth. As we take a look at these on the head-to-head to see how they stack up, look, the same age, the same height. The difference there is the experience.
Our referee is Dennis DeBon. Getting set for the lightweight bout this evening. Here's the referee's instructions.
Obey my commands at all times. Touch them up and come out boxing at the bell. Good luck.
Dennis DeBon is your referee. And you're looking at Roberto Navarro from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. And he's learned a lot this year also. He's faced Raynell Williams twice and lost twice, but Raynell is just a tough customer. Of course, Raynell had the misfortune of being knocked out this year by Everton Lopes. The big right hand. There's Fearless Fowler getting ready to go. So we shall see. Fowler has got 3 TKOs on his record. So that tells you what he's all about.
He's a tough customer. He hits very hard. He closes his hands. He has a bob and weave style too. Very aggressive. And look at this, kind of a Mike Tyson-esque type of style. He fights in a left-handed stance, as does Navarro.
Holding and punching, holding and punching.
Oh, it's so fun to watch, you know, Fowler fight, and it's fun to watch Navarro fight. Look at these two.
Well, it's going right. Navarro's doing what he probably shouldn't do, to be honest with you. He's letting Fowler unload those big power punches.
He needs to fight like Diaz has fought, but he may have been working with Diaz in the gym.
Well, he's a lefty sometimes, a righty at other times. Fowler is a lefty.
Fowler got into boxing at 16. He liked the Rocky movies. He went 72-17 in the amateurs before he got in the World Series of Boxing. He started in the MMA, actually, before boxing.
So he's a pure fighter.
Real tough kid. Really, you know, just a
don't punch on the brake.
Fight.
You're telling Fowler. It's like trying to tell the wind not to blow. Telling him not to punch.
Yeah. Boy, both fighters moving in so close that it's easy for one of them.
I'm worried about head clash here.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that would be a bad deal for Fowler. getting ready for the championships if he gets through this one to have a cut problem. We don't want that. But, you know, it's a fight, so he can't really. Look at this. I think.
Don't hold. They say let him go, says Dennis DeBron. You know, how do you control that? On the inside like that, when somebody's smacking, it really doesn't hurt, but you don't want him to build up points. You don't want him to scruff you around.
Ooh, boy. Navarro just whistled a big right that hit air. Fowler trying to work his way in.
Navarro's very good.
Navarro.
You know, just get in and fight and then move out of the way. Good work.
He landed a left hand upstairs.
You know, it's nice work from Navarro, too. If your hand is free, keep it moving.
Exactly.
You know, otherwise they're going to grab it.
Navarro will move, and then he'll stand there and engage. He's not afraid at all. You know what? I was just thinking, the Gallos, here they've been beaten down this season, losing 6 straight. They had all the incentive in the world to come in here tonight and upset the champions. And that's great motivation for these young men, because that would take away a lot of the woes and disappointments they've had over there in the red corner this year.
Sometimes the best fighters are a mad fighter, an angry fighter, disgusted fighter. Just mad at yourself. You know, these two are tying up way too much. Referee getting a lot of action in there, Dennis DeBron.
13 seconds left, round number 1. They need to settle down, both of them, a little bit.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, they just...
You know, many times you use that first round to kind of see what your opponent has and see what will work on him. You throw out testing, probing shots to see what he gets hit with and what he accepts. Then the second round, you go out and you change, you adapt. This isn't an Angel Navarro. Throw on the inside, then bring the bomb outside. Angel is saying a double right hand. That's looking Fowler's corner.
Work the body, and then finish to the head. You're inside, work that body. Now, be careful. Great training.
Manny Robles saying hit the body, come inside. I like the way that Fowler bobs and weaves when he attacks. You got to, when you bob or you weave, you got to land a punch.
Well, he seemed a little tight in that first round, to tell you the truth. I think he's got a lot of pressure on him tonight. So let's see if he. Round number 2. Fowler in the black trunks, Navarro in the blue trunks. I was just mentioning that Fowler seemed a little tight in that first round. He's going to have to settle down. The great champions and the great fighters find a way to work within themselves and do what he does best, which is go land those big punches, work the body. They want him to work the body. But Fowler's aware of what's on the line for him tonight. Navarro's not about to give it to him.
Boy, Navarro's
really tough.
Connecting with that straight left. Very nice work from him. Fowler, I would like to see Fowler go to the body, as you were saying. You know, that might be a good start for him at this point. Just start getting something to work. Go to the body. I like that, punching your way in.
Another thing I was talking about, sometimes these fighters, these young fighters, oh, he just got caught with a right hand. Fowler just got hit with a solid right hand. You know, you fall in love with getting the TKO, Sean. You know,
sure.
You think you can go out and get them every night, and sometimes they're not there. And he has 3 out of his 4 fights. That's a good body shot right there. He seems to be settling down, Fowler, looking up a little bit, the movement we're accustomed to seeing. It was an ugly first round. You got to face it. Just holding and punching and jabbing. And I'm surprised they weren't biting and kicking.
Don't make any suggestions.
Don't make any suggestions.
We don't want to see that.
We might get it, huh?
These aren't the kind of kids that would do that. But, oh, good shots. Fowler, you're right, though. Fowler's different. Look at the complexion of the fight here in this round compared to that opening round. He
was tight, I think, and you know what? Navarro was more than ready for this fight. I mean, what a great credit on his belt if he could take away the ultimate goal for Fowler tonight.
Boy, that's imposing your will on a major league level.
You know what? I just think that Fowler, if he'll work that body, Sean.
Sure. Well, you got to be careful of all this wrestling that Fowler's doing. You know, he came from the MMA, so he may like that as much as boxing. Oh, good combination.
Yeah, he just landed a nice combination. He's taking a little steam out of Navarro in this round. Navarro's starting to breathe through his mouth a little bit and looking over at the referee. I mean, We don't know the power that Fowler has, but all of the lightweights I've talked to says his shots are the toughest in this division.
In this division, of course. I see that. A very hard puncher. Dangerous when you swing and miss like that because it takes more energy out of you because you got to keep yourself from falling over. You swing so hard, he commits. Ooh, good combination.
Yep, he just landed a nice right hand. Good round for Fowler here.
Fowler's having a good round.
He settled down, Sean. I said they needed to settle down.
You're right, and go to the body.
Yep.
The body work, and you'll be able to land to the head if you go downstairs. You know, it's just like in NFL. The short passes lead to the bombs, the long pass.
Exactly.
Or the short runs brings in the linebackers, then you can go to the long pass. Oh, that's good, Lord.
Inside.
Showing he's not done is Navarro.
After the bell.
Whoops, sorry.
Fowler didn't like that. Oops. Okay, we talked to Sean caught up with Fearless Fowler before the fight tonight to talk about this matchup and what he had to do against Navarro. Let's listen.
Oh, cutting the ring off and banging the body. You know, all I got to do is cut the ring off. He's going to run. You know, he's going to run. He's going to be scared. He's going to hide. He's going to duck. But, you know, I'm going to bang that body. I'm going to go to the body, cut the ring off, and just put pressure on him, just walk him down, you know, put pressure on him. I got good head movement, so I'm going to use my head movement and just outbox him.
Fantastic. When you see a fighter talking about his opponent and he's laughing about it, you know, that's how relaxed Eric Fowler is in the dressing room before the fight. You know, and that is the kind of person that he is. He's just carefree. Let's go get him. Let's get in there and fight. Come on, let's go.
You know what? He wasn't in that first round.
No, the first round he was having serious problems, but he changed. He adapted. He's experienced enough to know. Stop says the referee. I mean, stop. I think everybody heard that.
Time in.
Okay.
What was that about? Anyway, we restart. We got to restart. It's round number 3. Now Fowler. Now this is the Fowler. Look at him. Oh, it was a towel on the ropes. I didn't see it, Sean. Take your towel off the rope, Sean.
Oh,
Bring your towel in here.
Well, it's, you know, it's hot in this place. It's Miami. Gotta have a towel.
Lead left hook there from Fowler.
It's my terry towel.
You know what? Navarro, if he does this, he's doing what Fowler wants him to do, which is stand right in front of him. You don't have to cut off the ring if he's not going to move.
Yeah, but you saw it the last round, too.
Ooh, good work upstairs there, Sean.
You saw Navarro is breathing a little bit heavier.
Yep.
He's a little bit winded, especially toward the latter part of the round. Still early, 2:15 left in this round. Let's see what happens after a minute and a half. Still throwing pretty strong punches in Navarro.
No, they're throwing bombs. Navarro's throwing bombs away. He's head hunting in there. Fowler working the body, working the way up top. Good right hand.
Oh, good.
Navarro misses big left. Whoa. Good head movement from Fowler.
Look at Fowler backing up. Fowler now taking a half step back and resetting, and then he unloads. That is nice work from Eric. Let's see more of that. Get your hands up.
Oh, they're just going away. Navarro got the better end of that exchange.
Oh, Navarro, a lot of punches to the head. Nice work from Robert. Now going down. That controls him. Those body punches. Oh.
Fowler just got staggered. Eric Fowler got staggered by a combination. He's in trouble. Let's see if he can work his way through it. What a shock this would be.
Wow.
Navarro landing the big shots. Fowler getting careless.
Navarro's been effective with that real straight left hand. That's what he did left.
Right on the end of that one.
Right on the point. Good shot.
My goodness, what an effort tonight from Navarro. The Gallos already up 1-0. The Matadors have the race in there. He just got caught again.
What a shot. You know, when you get hit with a punch like that, it just takes the steam out of you, the energy out of you. Look at how slow the punches are now from Fowler. It just makes you wilt. Very effective shot from Navarro.
Navarro saying, bring it on. Come on, you can't hurt me.
And Eric saying, I'm not going to come into you like I am. You're taxing me too much. There it is again. Fowler goes in, he drags that right hand low, and when he does, he just gets
eaten up.
Cracked.
Big round for Navarro, 25 seconds under in this round number 3. Between rounds, there's got to be some soul searching over there in that blue corner. Downstairs, Fowler's best works when he goes downstairs and works up top. But Navarro showing some power tonight, almost had him out.
Huge round for Robert. Out on his feet in that round was Eric Fowler. Huge round for Robert Navarro. that he has found a home for that straight left hand, and he's caught Fowler there several times. A lot of words over there in the corner. Navarro here is Roberto winding up. That's left hand, nice work from Fowler trying to go downstairs to the body, leaving himself open when he does, and Navarro makes him pay. And here comes this, look at this big shot from Roberto. Smack, and that almost put Fowler to his knees. Huge punch from him. Crack, right there, Fowler backing up, almost went down. Did everything he could to stay on his feet. Another shot of it. Wow. Fowler's tough. You know, he's tough.
Well, he's going to be tough because he's losing this fight. I mean, no doubt about that.
Let's see if he can come back.
We go to round number 4. Eric Fowler, the undefeated fighter for the Matadors. Everything on the line for him tonight is probably behind in this fight right now to Roberto Navarro, who has found another gear and is getting the job done. Now, let's see if he starts more movement, thinking maybe he's up on points. I don't know. But he was sure effective when he was trading on the inside. I don't know if they're going to tell him to. Well, round number 4. Sometimes we see round 4, Sean, as you pointed out, they kind of try to regroup in round 4 in this haymaker hayfest here.
Haymaker, what is it? Haymaker hayfest.
Yes, it's a haymaker hayfest.
Yeah, I like it. And that's what it is. That's what it's been. What punches?
Just huge punches.
They've thrown 12 rounds of punches here in 4 rounds. What a pace. Oh, what shots.
Well,
you know, Fowler is a knockout artist. Let's see if he can change speeds here and turn this up. If this round Navarro is going to take off, Fowler cannot afford to take off a round.
No, he can't. He's behind.
If there's a window that's open, it may be now. But to do that, he's going to have to corner up Navarro.
Navarro wants to stay away.
Yeah, Navarro wants to stay away, sure.
He thinks he's piling up enough points, I believe, and look at him now. He's going the other way.
Well, like I said, he was a very confident young man coming into this fight, and that 3rd round probably gave him even more.
Well, they're not standing in the middle and trading like they were, and the big shot belonged to a young man from the Dominican Republic, Roberto Navarro.
What a punch. What a punch. The straight left.
Fowler digging downstairs again. That's where he was most effective. He had him in the second round. He looked like he had Navarro win it a little bit by going downstairs. Navarro's decided not to go in there and eat a lot of punches this round if he can help it, which is probably a good strategy.
Well, it's Fowler who is fighting the uphill battle at this point. Like that right there. There was again. That was that same shot. Fowler just on the side of the jaw. Crack. What a punch.
Navarro going in the reverse direction this round.
And he's getting Eric to come after him. Run into your own punch. It adds more force, like 2 trains running together. It adds more force to the punch. Now Fowler moving in out of desperation too. Probably knows that he needs to have a good couple of rounds.
I'm surprised they didn't crack open a cut right there.
No elbowing.
10 seconds left, round 4. We're in the lightweight division. And it's going to be an interesting 5th round, that is for sure.
Well, you never know what to expect here in the World Series of Boxing, you know. Coming into this fight, we'd seen Fowler in the past. And, boy, he's just been so good. Let's listen to Eric's corner.
Here, let me go. Breathe. Stretch your legs. I want you to breathe. Breathe. Woo. Breathe, baby. One more time. Breathe. One more time. Breathe. Good? Yeah?
Last round.
Yes, sir. Eric, when you're walking him down, okay? I want that jab in front too, though, because he's timing your left hook now. He's getting away from it, right? So I want that jab in front. Mix up your speeds in the jab. Slow at some bar. Okay, once you get close to him, he's starting to dip his hand out, so he's starting to throw his arms on the inside. Okay? Here's what I'm saying.
Well, that's what they want. They want a jab. They want to walk him down. There's Angel Navarro. Robert's corner. He knows what he wants.
Well, he doesn't want him running. Round number 5, everything on the line for the man in the black trunks in terms of getting a chance to go and fight for a chance to go to London. If you followed all that. He's probably behind in this fight, so Fowler's got to turn it up a notch here in the 5th round and find a way to stop Roberto Navarro.
Well, he's had 3 knockouts here in the World Series of Boxing, and I can't think of any other place he needs one more than this fight. I've got him seriously behind on my card. Good left hand to the body from Fowler. Start off with the body.
Oh, there's a nice left hand. He got him staggered right there. Navarro.
Oh, there it is again. Out of desperation is Fowler. He needs it.
2:23 left, round number 5. Fowler working the body, going back upstairs.
Boy, that's some experience from Eric.
His best round was round 2 when he was working like this. He got caught in the 3rd round. 4th round, he was chasing Navarro around the ring.
Remember, Navarro has that one-punch power that can turn this assault around. Oh, like that.
Right hand, got a cut right now on Fowler, who just got caught with that right hand again. Fowler now bleeding, and Navarro letting it go. Oh, Fowler getting hammered.
Referee should stay close.
You better stay close. Navarro decided to let it loose here.
There's some of that blood streaming down the left side of the face of Fowler. He's guts, he's got heart, he's got determination. He's also got a glove in his face, Eric Fowler does.
And he's only got a minute 27 to protect his perfect record. But he looks dazed and confused. Navarro has really come out and turned it up a notch. I don't know where this Navarro came from. I mean,
this league is so tough.
It's so tough.
It is a combine, and these kids are putting their hearts and their soul into this. You know, this first year, they're all learning too.
1 minute left in this fight.
When we saw Fowler in the past, he looked unbeatable.
He is staggered. He is confused. He's bewildered, and he's dazed. And there's a big cut.
Still trying to punch. Still trying to punch. He's what they call stepping in post holes. That's what fighters do when they get wobbly. They look like they're stepping in post holes. They don't see the floor beneath them.
I tell you what, I don't know where this. If Navarro had fought like this all season, he'd be the undefeated fighter.
Anything, just trying to buy some time is Fowler.
That got a little dirty there.
He came from the MMA. He might like to just take off these gloves.
A big right hand from Fowler right there at the end. 22 seconds left. Wow. There have been so many big shots in this lightweight fight, I can't even count them.
Yeah. Oh, this is lightweight boxing at its best.
I tell you what a fight. We got a little everything. We got blood, we got guts, and we might have a big upset. To the very end, just letting it go, both fighters, and that's that. And what a fight it was.
Huge. Well, he thinks he won. I do too.
I don't know what to say. I did not expect that fight at all. And I know that Fowler didn't expect it.
No.
And I hadn't seen that side of Navarro. Like, he found another gear. I mean, 2 losses to Raynell Williams.
Yeah.
If this turns out the way you think it's going to turn out, the Americas division is going to have to go search for another representative.
What a round
and where do we go
robin
to?
this is.
That's unbelievable.
You know, all these fighters have been terrific, but they all change from bout to bout. You don't see the same fighters. They learn things. They practice. They rehearse. They work in the gym. They listen to their trainers. You know, and Angel Nazario did a wonderful job of walking Navarro through this fight, and here he is in that 5th and final round. He's looked like he's the one with more energy, more confidence, more conditioning than Eric. Eric's still trying, but he's fighting an uphill battle by this 5th round. He knew he needed a knockout, I think, in this round, and he was certainly going for it, but it was Navarro who was clocking Eric. Whenever Eric would walk in toward the end of the round, Navarro would let him have it, and he wound up and he cracked. Nice work, Robert Navarro.
Well, somewhere along the line, somebody taught Navarro how to turn those punches over. I was talking about early on, he was timid, not landing real hard shots. And here's Mark Lichtenfeld.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of boxing, we go to the scorecards. Judge Mark Streisand scores about 48-47 Fowler. Fred Flutie sees about 48-47 Navarro. And Bill Ray scores about 48-47 for your winner by split decision from the Miami Gallos, Roberto Navarro.
Well, we'll just let this play out. That speaks for itself right there, that reaction.
Go to the doctor, go to the doctor. Come on, Roberto, come on, man, come in. Come on, Angel!
Sean's gonna try to get Angel Nazario to interpret, get the reaction from a huge upset, probably the biggest upset of this entire season of all the 24 fights we've done. Maybe Sean can find out who this guy is. Who is this guy, Sean?
Thanks, Alan. Wow, Angel Nazario is going to help me interpret here. Wow, where did that come from? Who are you?
¿Quién eres tú y de dónde vino esa forma en que peleaste hoy?
Bueno, primeramente le doy gracias a Dios por este triunfo. Esa pelea siempre me la enseñó el entrenador Angel en el gimnasio. Tienen que pelear así de gira, le da muchos giros y me llevé de él y tuve mi victoria.
Say, you want to get thanks God for the win. This fight he did it because the trainers and the hard work that we did together, me and him and all the trainers. So they told me to stick and jab and move and turn around, and he knew he could take this fight today.
And you did a great job, Angel, keeping him into this fight and keeping him focused. What was the most difficult part for him in this match?
I think the problem that we have with him is, ¿cuál es el problema que tú tienes subiendo esta pelea? El más difícil que se te hizo.
El más difícil que se me hizo fue este de Los Ángeles.
I say the hardest fight he ever had is this guy from Los Angeles. But his problem is he's trying to correct his punches and hit more with the knuckles.
Yeah, well, I think he corrected that punch tonight. Eric Fowler's tough, too. Eric has 3 KOs in the World Series of Boxing, but I'll tell you what, did a nice job tonight. How about that, Alan? This guy's tough. He's a hard worker. He got in there with heart and soul, and Robert Navarro gets the victory.
I'll tell you one thing. He earned it. There's no doubt about it. Got a split decision. I think we had it over here, 48-47 Navarro. And look at this, the last place, Miami Gallos. They're in a position now, all they need is one win out of the last 3 fights. And they're going to upset the champions of the World Series of Boxing Americas.